The officials for this contest, the referee is Larry Fox, 29 years blowing the whistle. The umpire is Jim Meals, 9 years. Ready to go from Columbus Academy. Glad to have you here on high school basketball. 89, chipped out of bounds. He'll jump it up again.
How about your point guard at center jump? That ain't too bad, is it?
Don Leschnock, he's something else. Tip controlled by Greg Brown of the Shamrocks. Nearly walks. Rossler. Taylor. 3 bounces and through.
I think I heard our microphone up there. Did you?
3-0. Boy, I think so. Might have been a casualty on the first play of the game. 3-zip, 7:35 left to go around the perimeter. That's Kessler. Baseline for Mullen. Back out to Don Leschnock at the point. Inside, the pass for Senemy. Too strong. Back to the Shamrocks.
Very important for Dublin to get off to a strong start. And again, this is an excellent crowd, Randy. And I don't know how many packed houses in a row we've had, but here's another one.
4 in a row. We've done 4 games in 7 days, and yeah, I think we're a little tired, but boy, this will pump you up. Shamrocks will inbound one more time. 7:25 left to go, first quarter. That's McCutcheon. Rossler tries to get a handle on it. Picked up by Vidal Reddy. Dublin again will try to inbound.
Play man-to-man.
See a lot of pressure from both teams. Taken away from outside. Kessler's shot is no good. Rebound. Senemy, no good. Leschnock, no good. Tipped around Senemy again, no good. And finally, McCutcheon with a rebound. Jeff all the way, 2-on-2. That's Rossler by Reddy. Puts it up. No good. Weak side. Leschnock there for the Vikings. Don out of control. And he's called for the player control foul.
Well, Don's not starting off real well in this ball game. He had a turnover, now a charge. But that last offensive possession by Academy, where they had about 5 or 6 shots, Dublin's going to have to do a much better job of blocking out, because Academy's not going to miss that many again.
And you know, they look surprised, ran offense. Academy looked to hurry those shots.
They sure did, which you know, I think they can get the ball inside and work the ball in and out.
Chris Taylor handling the ball, hit that three-pointer to start the game. That's his 12th of the season out of 29 attempts, shooting just about 40% three-point range. Inside for Rossler, hits the rim. Reddy hunts it down for Kessler, who's not looking for it, but he picks it up at midcourt, needs help right now, takes it across with 6:38 left to go, first quarter. That's Leschnock. Knocked by Rossler. Dublin in a man and a reach-in foul called on Ryan Rossler.
Yeah, you're talking about Don Leschnock, an excellent football player and a basketball player, and people tell me that his best sport's actually baseball.
Baseball, yeah. Got a guy playing for Academy as well, Ron Golden, a great baseball player. Actually, Eric Golden, his father is Ron, and Eric just does a great job, and he was also all-district in soccer. So these guys at Academy really play 3 sports, sometimes 4. That's Kessler. He'll put it up. Got it. 2 for Adam.
Nice shot right off the pick.
3-2 Dublin. 6:17 left to go, first quarter.
This is a set play, Randy.
This is Taylor. McCutcheon to Greg Brown, the king of the three-pointers for the Shamrocks. Jezeranak double team inside. Something that John Dodd talked about. They said they want to keep the ball away from Ron if they can. McCutcheon trapped. He'll take it over Senemy. In and out, no good. Tipped around, fought for. And that's for Mullen with a rebound. Knocked away. It goes back to Academy.
Well, Academy's looking to run. You saw them as soon as they saw that they had possession of the rebound. They were taking off, filling those lanes, but they did not complete the outlet pass.
Don Leschnock. What else can we say about this guy? He's really just incredible. His tie 29 this season against Grandview. Senemy.
You know, Randy,
Vidal Reddy, just a sophomore.
Excuse me, Randy. Now, you can tell me what offense they're running because we've seen it all year.
The American offense of the old flex, and it benefits Academy for 2. They take a 4-3 lead now with 5.5 left to go. I think in every game we've seen the flex.
I can't remember when we haven't.
Going back 2 seasons. That's Brown, double team out to McCutcheon. 5:22 left. This is Taylor inside for Jeff McCutcheon. Tipped away. Senemy tries to save, but he was out of bounds. It goes back to Dublin.
Well, McCutcheon is an excellent player, and one of his strong points is his ability to go inside and outside. So if you put his center on him, he can take him outside away from the boards.
Greg Brown to inbound. 6'1" senior, averaging, as we said, nearly 14 points a game, all the way out to the point to Taylor. That's Rossler. Working on Reddy. Did he walk? Yes, he did.
Yeah, quick step. You know, the benches might play an important role in this ball game too, Randy. Two teams that have an excellent bench.
And Ray, I know there's a special birthday wish you'd like to pass along right now.
Yes, I have to say happy birthday to my oldest daughter, Lindsay. He's had all the girls over tonight. Happy birthday, sweetie. Now I can't get divorced.
Back to the adult portion of this program now. 4-3, 5 minutes left to go first quarter. Cross-court pass. That's Kessler. Leschnock at the point, playing catch around the perimeter. Spencer Senemy with it now, a transfer from UA, although he played here at Academy during his junior high years, and from outside, Leschnock hits.
That's the true three-pointer. That's way out there.
4:40 left to go. This is Rossler. McCutcheon will take it over Senemy. He got it.
Excellent feed. Ball was put on the left side, and he was on the weak side. Was able to catch it before the defense got there. And get the jump shot off.
Leschnock. Oh, what a play, but he can't follow it up, and a foul inside. Did Don go over the back?
It looked like he threw the ball off the board to himself.
We're waiting for the official's call. It is on Don Leschnock. That's his second, right?
That's going to be awful tough. They can't afford to get another one here. He can play with two, but with three, it's going to be very difficult if he gets it here in the first half.
We talked about Eric Golden, the 5'5" junior. Perhaps he would come off the bench and replace Don.
And Don got both his fouls offensive.
That's right. This is Rossler, hawked by Reddy in backcourt. 4:18 left to go. Fidel Reddy, a great defensive back. We saw him play Bexley in football. He is just a sophomore out there. This is Greg Brown. He likes that spot. Little short. Leschnock with a rebound. Playing a full 84 feet tonight is Don. That pass, though, a little strong on the other end for Tim Vermeulen. It goes out of bounds and back now to Dublin.
Both teams just trying to feel each other out. They're a little bit nervous. Too many turnovers early. They'll settle down.
Pressure backcourt put on by the Vikings. This is Brown. Greg's been in double figures 14 times this year. That shot's no good, though. And over the back, do we have a foul? Yep. Ron Jeziernak picks up foul number 1.
You know, Larry Fox, an excellent official. 29 years, as you said earlier, as an official. There we see him on the screen. It's a lot of years of doing anything, isn't it?
And great hair.
Oh, yeah.
Almost as good as yours.
Well, mine's plastic, though.
Feel mine. This is Brillo Pad City right here. The hairspray people are enjoying us here in high school basketball 89 this season. Leschnock loses the handle backcourt, needs help. That's Senemy.
Nice pass.
Vermeulen for 2.
Nice long court bounce pass.
Tim is somebody we can't overlook. Ray gives 100% all of the time and averaging nearly 13 points a game. That's Rossler. You can see he's hungry to take Reddy one-on-one.
Well, they cleared the side for him. Got the young sophomore guarding him, trying to take advantage of him.
.322 left. The shot by Leschnock outside, no good. Tipped around, fought for. That's McCutcheon with the rebound now for Dublin.
Dublin has a chance now to take the lead.
3:10 left. The scoreboard says 8-7 right now in favor of Academy. Jeziernak has it blocked inside by Vermeulen. But I think Tim picked up a foul, they say. Maybe got him with the body.
Well, one of the things for Dublin is to try to build up a lead here in this ball game. Or just to stay close around the fourth quarter, because it's going to be tough to win this ball game for Dublin on the road. Academy, an outstanding team at home, outstanding team anywhere, but at home they're especially tough.
Make a mistake here and think out loud, but perhaps was that a two-pointer instead of a three-pointer a little earlier that they credited a three-pointer for the Vikings, because the score is reading 8-7, and earlier it read 9-7. Jeziernak will have another.
We'll get to see this foul. Nice little move, spin move, and the foul. And it does look like that Tim Vermeulen did get him on the hand. And to answer your question, Randy, I don't know.
We are tied at 8 according to the scoreboard with 3:03 left to go. That's Leschnock.
But that had to be a three-pointer because he was bombs away out there.
I thought I saw 2 fingers from the outside. 2:54 left. First corner, that's Tim Vermeulen. A good 35 feet away from the hoop to Spencer Senemy. Looking inside. Kessler. Hawked by Brown. Tipped away by McCutcheon fighting Fidel Reddy. It goes out of bounds and back to the Vikings.
You know, this is the same offense also that they ran last year under Coach McMullen. So Coach John Dodd comes in, takes over the program, and runs the same offense that they did run last year, so they're accustomed to it.
I get a point for thinking out loud. I was correct. Leschnock was credited with a 2-pointer on that outside jumper and not a 3.
That's amazing because I thought he was way out there.
So we're tied at 8 with 2:32 left to go. I saw the trail official give the 2 fingers, so that's why I said it, but look at the scoreboard, and I kind of waited for a second. On the turnover now, it goes back to Dublin.
Trying to pass the ball inside at the top of the key now. They've had 3 turnovers trying to do that.
This is McCutcheon. The full court man pressure put on by Academy. Now backing it off. This is Ryan Rossler in backcourt.
Excellent ball handler.
Averaged 10 points a game last season and 5.5 assists. That's McCutcheon.
That's his
from
shot.
14. Got it.
That's his shot. Coming off the pick to his right. Excellent shot for him.
Dublin up by 2 now at 10-8. 2:07 left to go first quarter. That's ready. Cross court. Leschnock. Goodell trying to penetrate Don. This time it is definitely for 3. And it goes for Don Leschnock.
Well, Dublin goes to a zone, and Leschnock shoots over the zone, one of his strengths.
11-10 Vikings. 1:44 left to go first quarter. This is Rossler. A lot of man-to-man defense being played tonight. Jezernak gets a rebound inside from 3 off the glass and good.
No block out.
Nice move by Taylor, and this is Rossler now on the turnover.
Dublin is hustling.
Ron Jezernak off his knee, hunts it down, baseline. Inside, Jeff McCutcheon, turnaround over Senemy for 2.
And shot right over him that time.
3-point lead now at 14-11. 6 for McCutcheon. This is Leschnock. Toretti playing catch with 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Baseline, Senemy looking inside, Kessler, Leschnock, and 3 seconds called on the Vikings.
No question about that, Randy. Came from the weak side to the ball side. Did Senemy and got caught right in the lane. Did not get through the lane. Good to see Dublin's last basket on the replay. Do watch it there. There's Rossler. Pass inside to Jezernak, and an excellent move on his part.
Zoe Barney is into the ball game along with Rob Mayer for Dublin, Eric Golden, and Bart Hacker in for the Vikings. Goes back to Dublin.
Keeping up the pressure.
And Don Leschnock, Ray, those 2 fouls, taking a seat.
See how they play without him.
52 seconds left. McCutcheon at 6'6", handling the ball all the way from 9. Oh, what a play by McCutcheon.
Boy, he's played an outstanding ball game.
We've talked about Leschnock at 6'4". Look at McCutcheon handling the ball at 6'6". 8 now for Jeff. 16-11. Shamrocks, 35 seconds left. That's Hacker. Kicking violation. It goes back now to the Vikings.
Well, they're just playing outstanding, playing with a lot of emotion, Dublin is. John Daup.
Familiar with Academy and Central Ohio. Well, he's a great coach, done a great job with the Dublin program in his second year. And, of course, at Worthington, handled that program for 4 years, and at Ohio State.
He did a great job at Worthington.
That's ready from 7. No good. Rebound strong inside by McCutcheon. 15 seconds left. This is Rossler with 14. Ryan from 17. Got it.
Excellent choice. The jump shot was the right choice.
And they stop the clock when they hunt down the basketball with 8 seconds left to go. Players thought it was the end of the quarter for Dublin. They started coming out on the court, you can see. As Rossler pops it in with 7 seconds left to go. This is Golden now with 5, with 4 from 3-point range. Side of the iron, no good. Inside, Kessler. Yes!
Yep.
Count it! A wild first quarter, and at the end of one, the score is Dublin 18, Academy 13. We'll check that score, though, just to be sure, and be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
The Big Bear Dollar Day sale is here. And no matter which Big Bear store you go to, and no matter which way you turn in any aisle, you'll find hundreds of Dollar Day savings. And look what $1 will buy. Citrus Hill Orange Juice, Select Or Plus Calcium, $1. Mega Vanilla Ice Cream, $1. And for only $2, find Weaver Boneless Chicken. So hurry into the Big Bear Dollar Day sale and
give them a Big Bear hug.
more fun here at Academy. They called a foul at the end of the quarter as Kessler got the hoop. He was also fouled, so he shot a free throw, and it is now 18-14 as we start the second quarter. And Ray will take a look at some of the action from that first period. Wild and wacky here at Academy High School.
Yeah, there's the shot by Rossler, but then immediately down comes Academy, and with 1 second to go, they miss a shot. Here's with right at the buzzer when he makes his shot, and he's fouled, and Kessler gets 3 points. And that's a big hoop because Dublin does have a lot of momentum anyway, but being ahead 18-11 and just hitting the basket before the half would have really led to a lot of excitement. I still don't understand a three-pointer.
The foul goes on Zoe Barney at the end of the quarter, so it's officially 18-14 to end the first quarter. I said let's check the score. Little did I know that would happen again, twice in one quarter. Golden from outside, got it!
Off the bench, the little guy.
It's a two-point game now at 18-16, 7:42 left to go first half. That's Brown from downtown, no good. Rebound Golden at only 5'5". Leschnock has it knocked away by Taylor. Chris slows it down now with 7:30 left to go. What a surprising player Chris has been this season for Dublin.
Well, Leschnock didn't see Chris right there. When he turned around, there he was, and he picked his pocket.
That's Mayer from outside. Got it for three.
Off the bench for three. How about that?
Rob earlier this year had 5 3-pointers in their win over Big Walnut. 21-16, Shamrocks. 7:08 left to go first half. We'll watch the scoreboard constantly here at Academy. That's a 3-pointer, legit, no good. Hacker with the rebound. Hacker gets hacked inside.
But Donnie knew he was going to shoot that. He'd set that up for himself. A little short on the jumper.
Foul goes on number 42, Zoe Barney. Unofficially, that's his second.
We'll get to watch the replay of that foul. Leschnock with the jump shot. Little short on this. And going to the boards and foul inside.
For Barney, that's his second, team foul number 4 now on the Shamrocks. Let's see if Zoe goes out with those 2 as Hacker goes to the line. Bart will have another, shooting 52% from the line on the season. Ray, the Vikings shooting, but 57% as a team from the line.
Very surprising.
Zoe does take a seat, so Zoe goes, and McCutcheon back in.
Zoe goes where?
To the bench.
To the bench, to the bench, to the bench.
Part of the sellout crowd here at Columbus Academy. Hacker misses the second. That's McCutcheon strong for the rebound. 21-17, 6:55 left to go in the first half. This is Taylor. Working on Golden. Baseline, Mayer. Inside for Jezeranak. Got it.
Nice
over the top
move.
of Vermeulen.
Nice post move. Excellent post feed by Meyer. Jezeranak with a little soft little hook.
5 now for Ron. Leschnock. Lob inside, Vermeulen. Turnaround jumper from 7. No good. 3 Shamrocks under the boards. This is Taylor now.
Much better job of blocking out.
Battle of the Mighty Mites inside. And I think Golden picks up the foul. Scoring Ray in the first quarter now that everything has been straightened out and the calculators are working properly. For Dublin, McCutcheon with 8, Rossler 4, Jezeranak 3, and Taylor 3. For Academy, Leschnock with 5, Kessler with 5, and Vermeulen with 4.
Chris Taylor, feisty little player, did a nice job of taking the ball to the hoop that time and picked up the foul on Golden.
Foul on Golden, as we said, his first, team foul number 4. Mayer got it.
We've seen it again. The inbounds play, nobody guarding him.
Where was that? Northland and Mifflin, right?
Yeah.
Twice in one game. This is Golden now at 25-17. The Shamrocks with an 8-point lead. Eric from 3-point range, back of the iron. No good. Rebound strong inside. Kessler no good. That's Jezeranak with the rebound. Outlet to Mayer. Greg Brown loves it from behind the line. The shot's no good. Tipped away, out of bounds. Last touch by Taylor, they say. It goes back to Academy. And a timeout now is taken by John Dodd and the Vikings with 5:57 left to go in the first half, and Dublin leading 25-17.
You know, Ray, it just doesn't seem like Academy's just running on all cylinders. I'm not just saying that because they're down 8 points. They just don't seem to be comfortable offensively or defensively. Having a little trouble blocking out, having some trouble going to their own offensive boards. Some of the shots they've taken, a little out of their range. They just don't seem to just have everything going.
Let's talk about the fact that they've played Friday, Saturday for 4 consecutive weekends. Ray, can that get to you late in the season?
Well, I think it can. But of course, you'll take that success with your football team having that much success and schedule it. But I think it could be getting to them, and I think last week's game shows that. And here we have our big one next week.
That'll get to you guys on Saturday night, the City League Championship game, as Brookhaven takes on the champion from City League South, Brookhaven representing the North. That game will be played at Beechcroft High School. We'll bring you coverage Saturday night on Coaxio 36, All-American and Telemedia Channel 10 and Warner Channel 1. You can see that game Saturday night at 11 p.m. Reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at our Sports Medicine Grant players of the game from Tuesday night, and I'll have a special interview. I'll speak with Paul Warfield. Yes, all you have to do is say number 42, and that says it all, doesn't it? 25-17. This is Golden from outside. A reminder on that City League Championship game, a second airing Sunday morning at 11. So that's Saturday at 11 p.m., Sunday at 11 a.m. Nearly a palm by number 32, Adam Kessler. That's Senemy inside. Vermeulen loses the handle, and a reach-in is called inside. It might go on Ron Jazeranak. That could be a second.
I'd take the ball to the hole. That timeout was called, as Coach Dodd also sees that they're just having some problems offensively and defensively.
Check that. They chalk it up to Greg Brown. That's his first. Team foul number 5, so the Vikings will be at the line for the rest of the first half. Tim Vermeulen at the line, looking for point number 5. His high on the season, 24 against Jonathan Alder.
Is it true, Randy, that Mark Matheny will be interviewing Kim Church after the Paul Warfield interview?
He wishes. Mark loves doing high school girls basketball games. But keeping his eye on the stat book is a bit of a problem. Academy fighting hard for the rebound. Spencer Senemy with 2 inside. Nice play by Spencer.
Well, that could get him going right there. That's a big basket.
This is Rossler now, 25-20 with 5:18 left to go. Baseline, Brown. Jazeranak. Barney playing the post right now as McCutcheon sits on the bench. Mayer will take it. No good. Zoe gets the rebound, though. Barney thinks about it. He thought too much. Golden hunts it down now for the Vikings. This is Leschnock.
I don't think Barney could believe anybody was guarding him.
Kessler's got it for 2.
Barney got the ball down here and just couldn't believe it. He was stunned.
What was 8 is now 3 at 25-22. 4:48 left to go first half. This is Rossler.
Since the timeout. Sorry, Randy. Since the timeout, 5-0 and a charge.
Ryan Rossler now with his second foul on the player control foul. McCutcheon back in now. And Taylor will check in, both for the Shamrocks. Take a look at the sellout throng here at Columbus Academy. What a great place to do a game. It's so good to feature 2 great schools, not only on the court, but also academically as well, Ray.
Here's the charge. And that takes a lot of guts on Donnie Leschnock's part, especially when you got 2 fouls.
So Rossler goes out with the 2 fouls, and Barney goes out. Zoe with 2 as well. 25-22. Kessler, Golden. Leschnock playing the post now. Senemy from way outside. That was a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound hunted down by Chris Taylor. Back the other way now, 5-on-4. Senemy is hobbling with an ankle problem. The shot is no good. Tipped around, fought for. Taylor gets it baseline, got it. Spencer Senemy is hurt right now, out on the court. And now they call an officials timeout with 4:14 left.
Well, you know, you watch Chris Taylor play, and you just, sometimes he just doesn't look like a basketball player, but he always gets it done. You know, he's dribbling it down the floor. It looked like he was going to lose control. Takes a layup, misses it, comes right back after it. Just a tough kid.
There's Spencer Senemy we were talking about, hobbling a little bit on his ankle. And now Vidal Reddy checks in, so they lose a lot of size, right? 6'3" going out, and about 5'11" coming in.
Well, Donnie Leschnock will now either go to the post or strong forward.
And he did play post on the last possession. He is all over. At the point, on a wing, and at the post position. 27-22, 4:02 left. That's Kessler outside. Leschnock from 14. Yes!
Well, the key is to get him the basketball. I think he's going to touch the ball every time he comes down the floor.
Leschnock was our player of the game last year when we had this matchup on cable TV. Donnie had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 assists when they beat Dublin 70-60. Nice move by Greg Brown inside.
Super move.
5-point game at 29-24. You look at Eric Golden and you see Ron Golden's face. I'm telling you, Eric is a great basketball player, but Ron, his father, great basketball and baseball player at Easthorne. Played baseball, of course, at Ohio State. Strong rebound inside. That's Vermeulen. Got it.
What they have to do is hit those offensive boards. Now they see that their offense seems to be clicking a little bit better. Now that Leschnock is off the point and Golden is on the point and Leschnock's at the post.
And a blocking foul called on Eric Golden. That's his second. So, Ray, unofficially, I've got Golden with 2 and Leschnock with 2 for the Vikings.
Okay, we get to watch. First of all, Leschnock's going to take the shot right here. And they're going to go to the offensive boards. And Vermeulen is right there at the right spot as the ball is 80% of the time goes off to the other side.
You saw John Dodd on your screen for the first time in about 20 years coaching at a school here in Ohio. He grew up, though, in Bell Fountain, coached at private schools in D.C. at St. Albans for 17 years, and 1 year at Episcopal in Alexandria, Virginia. But grew up in Bell Fountain. His mother still lives up there. They run some farms up there, and he's really happy to get back to Central Ohio.
And he does an excellent job because, you know, it's tough being a first-year coach and coming into a situation where they've had this great tradition athletically.
Taylor now with 7 points. 5-point game at 31-26. 3:12 left, first half. This is Golden. Did he turn it over? Yep, palmed it.
And that's Chris Taylor putting that pressure on him. Caused the turnover. Shouldn't happen, but it did.
And some debris thrown out onto the court. Looks like a paper airplane. No, it's a kazoo. They're going to warn the crowd right now. They're going to assess the home crowd with a technical foul if it happens again. I was listening to the official give the information. Larry Fox says if anything else is thrown on the court, they will assess a technical to the Academy team.
No more kazoos.
To you.
Be tossing them kazoos out there now.
I haven't seen a kazoo in about 5 years. Brown, lob inside, taken away nicely by Plessinger. Mark Plessinger in now, replacing Kessler for the Vikings. Golden working on Taylor, and Taylor will pick up the foul. That's his first.
Well, you got to give Taylor credit, though. He's put all the pressure on the ball. He's really making Golden work to bring the ball up the floor, caused him to make a turnover his last possession. Here he gets a little too close, and he fouls him. But Chris Taylor, really a hustler. Excellent bench for Dublin.
They do a great job. Take a look at the foul one more time at midcourt.
Okay, watch Chris Taylor play defense. Down his stance. A little trouble there when he crossed his feet. Caused him to have the foul.
Eric looking for point number 3.
Looks like a two-hand set shot back from the old days, the old koozie.
Shooting 63% from the line on the season. Been in double figures 4 times. Rossler back in. Taylor takes a seat.
What's his form, Andy?
Now Satish Ganella checking in for the Shamrocks. And Mayer will sit down.
This is the old-time Bob Cousy right here.
The old-time Randy Reinhardt, too.
Or did he shoot did Cousy shoot him underhand? I can't remember.
From the line?
He shot 2 hands, though. I like that.
He was overhand.
Was he?
You know, we had been talking about Rick Mount a lot yet. Last, 3 or 4 weeks? His son, Rich, is going to Purdue. I feel old. He'll be a freshman there next year.
Yes.
The Rocket has a son. They'll launch him next year with the Boilermakers. Outside, that's Rossler. 31-28, 2:47 left to go. Inside, Jezeranak, no good. McCutcheon and Reddy both tip the ball. Who gets it?
You notice,
it goes to Academy, Ray.
You notice how Dublin's throwing bounce passes into the post. They've been very successful. Right on the block.
John Dodd, overall, though, 21 years of coaching. So you can't call him a first-year coach by any stretch of the imagination. Golden needs some help. Gets it up to Plessinger. That's Mark. Baseline Vermeulen. Golden. Try to get it to Leschnock. Tipped away. This is Brown back the other way now. 4 on 3 from 18. Back of the iron. Plessinger to Leschnock back the other way. 2 on 2. Nice pass to Reddy. No good, but the rebound is put up and in by Tim Vermeulen.
Close to another offensive foul on Don Leschnock after he made the pass.
What was an 8-point lead is now 1 at 31-30. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. This is Brown. Ganella. His foot was on the line. That should be a 2-pointer, and it is.
They might think about taking Leschnock out here so he doesn't pick up his 3rd foul.
33-30. 1:48 left to go, first half. Dangerous pass to Plessinger. Leshnock double team at the point. Golden open from behind the line. No good. Rebound. Ganella and McCutcheon fight for it, and it goes back to Academy.
So get to watch the Academy's last basket. There's the break. Center the ball to Leshnock. Nice pass.
Ooh.
Right after that, you see the collision I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Could have very easily been called a foul. And Don is out of the ball game.
Phil Miller now checks in for Dublin as well as Jezeranak takes a seat. That's Plessinger. Golden. 90 seconds left to go, first half. Scott Friedman in, replacing Leshnock, and he picks up 2.
Well, he came right in from the weak side, wide open. Reddy makes a beautiful pass to him.
They come back the other way now with 1:12 left to go. 33-32. Reddy from outside. It's short. Fights for his own rebound. He tips it out of bounds. It goes back to Dublin.
A chance to take the lead. Missed the jump shot. Now we'll find out. We'll see what kind of offense that Dublin goes to here. Got to break this press. See if they go inside to McCutcheon. Been silent here the last few minutes.
Brown pressured backcourt. 1 minute left to go, first half. Needs some help. Inside, McCutcheon takes it baseline. Miller, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Plessinger. This is Golden now with 45 seconds. Ray, do you wait for one?
I think they might wait for one here.
Have a chance to either go down by 1 or take the lead by 1 or maybe 2 at halftime. I guess not. Golden from 16. Brown with a rebound. Touchdown pass to Taylor. No good. Plessinger with a rebound. That thing hung up there forever, and a push-off inside. A foul called with 26 seconds left to go. Looks like it might go on Rob Mayer.
Looks like Chris get down there so fast. Tried to stop. When he looked up, he was underneath the basket. Made a very easy shot into a very difficult one.
There is no 22.
It's going to be a 1-and-1.
They signaled 22 as having the foul. There is no 22. It goes on Rob Mayer. Take a look one more time.
We'll see who fouls right here. There's
Mayer.
the miss. Yeah, it was Mayer.
I'm calling the game from now on.
We'll take over, buddy.
No, they're doing a great job out there. But they signaled 2-2, but we'll correct it. It is Rob Mayer. That's his first. Golden going to the line.
Trying to dodge those kazoos. That's not easy down at that end of the floor. You forget the number.
Back of the iron. This is Brown back the other way. 24 seconds left to go. Inside, Mayer all alone. Nice pass by Greg Brown.
See, Randy, that's right there is, in my opinion, why you should go for one shot in that situation.
35-32. Brown with a steal now. 1-on-2. 10 seconds left. Greg loses the handle. Loses it again, gets it back with 5, with 4, with 3 inside to McCutcheon. Turnaround jumper, but wait, I think we have a foul before the shot. Yes, we do. Called on Academy with 1 second left to go in the first half.
Well, if Jay Burson double dribbled, Greg Brown just quadruple dribbled.
I tell you, wasn't it appropriate that a man named Winters made that cold-blooded call against the Buckeyes at the end of the game?
Unbelievable. But you see what I was saying? They were down, they were 33-32, down a bucket, got the basketball. Their top offensive player not in the game. Try to hold for one. The worst you can do is go in only 1 down.
Fidel Reddy picks up his first foul. Jeff McCutcheon looking for point number 9, leading right now 35-32. 1 second left to go in the first half. In and out, no good. Reddy will just hold on to it, and that's the end of the first half. Well, Dublin coming on strong again in the second quarter, and they lead at halftime by 3, 35-32. Back with our halftime show in just a moment.
All you had to do.
As we get ready for the start of the second half, right, let's take a look at the stats right now.
Well, the first thing that pops out is a 54% by Dublin. You know, that's very important. 1 for 5 from three-point for Columbus Academy. And you look down there at the rebounds, and Academy's got the rebounds, and a lot of those were offensive rebounds early in the ball game.
On the first possession, I think, too, they had 3.
At least.
Scoring in the first half for Dublin: McCutcheon 8, Taylor 7, Mayer 7, Jezeranak 5, Rossler 4, Brown 2, and Ganella 2. For Academy, Vermeulen had 9, Leshnock 7, Kessler 7, Golden 4, Senemy 2, Friedman 2, and Hacker with 1. 35-32 as we start the second half. Taylor out there with Brown, Jezeranak, McCutcheon, and Rossler. McCutcheon got it.
Bingo, that's his spot. He likes that area of the floor. I think there's a college coach over there maybe taking a look at him. What do you think?
Gene Mahaffey from Ohio Wesleyan, the king of the battling bishops, if there can be a king of battling bishops. Does a great job with that program up there and a lot of local talent. You take a look at Mr. Slayman up there and, of course, Dirk Miller from Westerville North.
And Coach Mahaffey is a master of offensive footwork.
Just this past week, picked up career win number 400 over Denison. For the Vikings, you've got Leschnock, Vermeulen, Reddy, Golden, and Kessler to start the second half. Kessler baseline Vermeulen, 7:10 left to go, 5-point lead for Dublin. Golden trying to penetrate. Open baseline is Kessler for two. Back of the iron, no good. This is Taylor in a track meet the other way now. 2-on-3, slows it down. Brown for three. Got it for three.
That's his shot. Guys to get his feet set at three. Now, Academy's going to attack this zone, try to get the ball inside a little bit.
5 now for Greg. 40-32, 6:43 left to go, third quarter.
2-3 zone. Watch inside. Got to penetrate.
Leschnock inside, a great pass from Don to Vermeulen for two more. You can see now why Don is averaging 6.5 assists a game.
Well, he draws the defense to him, Randy, and he takes great advantage. He makes excellent choices.
You go from Leschnock with 6.5 to Rossler with over 5. 2 assist leaders in the area. Inside McCutcheon, turnaround from 9, no good. Jazeranak strong for 2.
No defensive blockouts. He's going to block out.
8-point game now at 42-34. 7 for Jazeranak. This is Reddy. Leschnock. Golden makes a move. 17. It is kind of a push shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they've played much better offensive basketball since he's come in and played the point, and Leschnock's gone over to a post player.
And that's a good point. Another 2 for Golden. He has 6 now at 42-36. Jazeranak looking for help. McCutcheon inside from 5. No good. Rebound pulled down strong by Kessler. This is Golden. And Ray, another thing, I think we have to say that our 2 officials have done a great job establishing what is going to be happening in this contest. These players know what will and what will not be called in this game as Vermeulen picks up 2 more.
And they've had excellent position to make the calls.
Larry Fox and Jim Meals, and a timeout is taken with 5:13 left to go. A 4-point lead now at 42-38. Dublin taking their first timeout. I'd like to get the address up if we could and say, folks, if you've enjoyed high school basketball 89 this season, we want to hear from you. Well, I tell you, fans in Pickerington, we appreciate your commercial support this past week sponsoring those 2 games. You were great. I'm moving into the Pickerington Hilton as soon as they build it, okay? Whitehall fans, hey, Pickerington, we want to hear from you. Drop us a line to that address. Reynoldsburg, no matter where you live. Dublin, Upper Arlington. Drop us a line to that address. If you enjoy high school sports, we thrive on your support as well.
And if you live in Peoria, call us.
Give us a call.
The heck.
We're picked up on Pacamac cable.
Here's the last basket as the pass is made inside to Vermeulen. We were talking about the difference in their offense. One of the things that's happened, Leschnock was at the point, picked up 2 early fouls at the point. They were both offensive. They've moved him off of that, let him try to get open to get the ball. Golden's done a much better job. But, Reedy is now playing defense on, or is it Reddy?
Reddy.
Reddy is now playing defense on McCutcheon the last couple of times down the floor. So that's an interesting matchup.
Giving up nearly, 7 inches inside.
There's a smaller man in the Bexley ball game that was guarding him also.
Bexley, another great team in the CBL. You think of Dublin and Academy. Remember Dublin leading Bexley in the CBL Buckeye. 2 great teams in that one division. This is Rossler the other way now. Skip pass for Brown inside Jazeranak. Over Vermeulen. Nice block by Tim. It hit the side of the backboard. It goes back now on the block to Dublin.
Well, John Daup was really upset with their defense. The last 2 possessions that Academy had the ball, so he called that timeout. Dublin comes out fired up.
Brown to inbound. And it's kicked back out of bounds by Kessler.
Let's watch how they set up against this out-of-bounds play. Cross picks.
And no freebie inside. This is Rossler at the point working on Golden. 5 minutes left. Brown. Back out to Taylor now. Hawked by Leschnock. Lob inside for McCutcheon. From 4, he got it.
A little motion, no post there. Their post people can play anywhere. And just take the post out of the ball game and move him outside and then cut him inside.
12 for McCutcheon. This is ready now at 44-38, 4:35 left third quarter. Kessler baseline Vermeulen, blocked off by Jezeranak. Knocked away. Nice play by Rossler. Taylor tips it to Ryan for 2.
Nice play by Taylor. An excellent play by Rossler. He knew exactly where that pass was going to land. He picked it up off the bounce for 2, and they've got an 8-point lead.
At 46-38, this is Golden back the other way. You know, we talked about Don Davis playing football for Ohio State. We should add Roger Harper as well from Independence. Inside Vermeulen. No good. Tipped again by Leschnock. And let's see what happens. Leschnock tipped over the back of Vermeulen, it looks like, and a foul might go on Academy. They're going to confer right now. Let's see if the basket counts. Take a look at the play inside one more time.
Well, let's make up our minds here. Here's the shot inside. Well, I think he found his own man.
It looked like Leschnock went over the back of Vermeulen. And Ray, you listen to that while I tell everyone that 4:09 is left to go as they explain the situation right now. Jim Meals is talking with John Dodd.
But Jim said that I said player control, but it really wasn't player control. But I don't even think it was a foul.
And now Jim goes down to talk to John Doud. Let's take a look at that play one more time if we can.
But watch Vermeulen. He's inside. And watch Leschnock come over the back. He found, you know.
Well, he also did hit Greg Brown inside.
Yeah. Is that like a little chain reaction? I hit you and you hit Matheny?
Which I just did. Mark Matheny made it here tonight, we might add, too, in record time. He was here in time for 8th period.
Even though he wanted to go to Watkins Memorial, he still came here.
Okay, here's what they're going to do. They're going to count the basket. The foul is going to go on Tim Vermeulen, I believe. That's his second. So give the hoop to Leschnock, I believe. Yes, and Vermeulen will pick up the foul. Tipped out of bounds. Nice play by Adam Kessler, hunting it down. Back, though, to Dublin.
Kessler's played real well off the bench for Academy.
They talk about the hustle of Tim Vermeulen. Adam's been all over the court as well. McCutcheon to inbound, needs help. 5 count is on. It's too late, Charlie.
Excellent defense, especially by Vermeulen. Played super defense. And I wonder just how bad the ankle of Cinnamon is that he's not in the ball game. So that could play an important part.
Spencer sitting on the bench, 3 down from John Dodd. This is Leschnock now. 6-point game with 4:05 left. This is our 4th game in 7 days on High School Basketball 89. Golden at the point, hawked by Taylor to Leschnock, picked up by McCutcheon. Jeff playing a good 25 feet from the hoop. The shot no good by Leschnock, fought for inside. And Jezeranak stepped out of bounds, fighting for the rebound, they say.
Oh, big break. Big break. Another timeout's going to be called here. Very interesting. This many timeouts in the third quarter.
And officially, I have Academy is taking their second. They have 2 left. Dublin with 3 left in this contest. Take a look one more time on Jezeranak as he pulls down the board and tries to fight a little bit. Did he step out of bounds? Yep.
Good stereo.
Good job. It was volleyball. The serve wouldn't count. So we stand right now at 46-40, and we talk about Academy. No rest for the weary. They play tomorrow night at London for Dublin. Their next game is Tuesday at Newark. And John Daup was saying, hey, we want this team ready for tournament time, so they're very happy to play a team like Academy tonight and then Newark next Tuesday.
I was going to say, anytime you play Newark, it's like a tournament atmosphere, especially when you go over there with the crowd that they draw. And they have an outstanding team also. They've had some sickness and some injuries.
And we've lost power here at Columbus Academy, 46-40. We'll continue without our monitor. This is Vermeulen to Kessler. Golden now top of the key. Leschnock from outside. No good. Rebound strong inside. No good. Tipped around, fought for. This is McCutcheon. Back the other way now to Rossler. 3:32 left to go. 46-40, Dublin with the ball and the lead. Inside, Rossler. No good. Fought for. Back the other way. Here comes Don Leschnock. 3:20 left to go. Leschnock moving on McCutcheon. Off balance. Got the shot. No foul inside. It's a 4-point game.
Up and down the floor. A lot of running.
46-42. Rossler to Taylor, looking inside for Jezernak or McCutcheon. Greg Brown, McCutcheon. The shot is blocked, and Don Leschnock, Ray, just picked up his 3rd personal foul.
Well, that's a big play right there if he has 3, but I think he'll stay in the ball game. He has not had a very good basketball game.
With 2:57 left to go, a couple of subs ready to check in for Dublin. We apologize once again. Ray and I have lost our monitor and our audition and our headset, so we'll wing it without it right now with 2:57 left to go. As Zoe Barney and Rob Mayer get ready to check into the ball game right now. It's a 4-point game. And we're having a little conference right now. The Franklin County Sheriff's Department coming over and saying something to a fan at midcourt, and I think that fan is going to be leaving the gymnasium right now with 2:57 left to go. And now Barney and Mayer will check into the contest.
Or maybe Larry Wolf has rabbit ears.
Larry Wolf, of course, the head football coach here at Columbus Academy, did a great job taking over this program. And I know you know Larry pretty well from your days back a few years ago in college, right?
Yeah, and Larry is an excellent official, as I said before. And he's a big-time tournament official.
McCutcheon looking for point number 13. He'll have another as we flip our headsets around and free up our ears to hear each other. McCutcheon now has been in double figures 16 times out of the 17 games for Dublin this season.
You know, I really think that the basketball future of McCutcheon, I think he's got a big future ahead of him.
6-point game. A traveling violation called on the Vikings. Back to Dublin.
Well, this crowd, there are just about as many fans from Dublin as there is from Academy here.
And power has been restored. Ray, you sound great.
Thank you. So do you.
Hair looks pretty good, too. 2:47 left, 3rd quarter. Having some fun. Randy Reinhardt, Ray Miller, Mark Matheny, glad to have you for high school basketball 89. This is McCutcheon over Leschnock. Got it.
Well, if he plays well through this stretch, they're going to win this ball game.
Taylor knocks it away. Great play defensively, getting it away from Golden. Mayer from 7, no good. Tipped around, and this is Leschnock with a rebound. Don with the lead pass to Golden. Inside for Vermeulen. Over Barney. Nice play by Tim.
Nice strong move. Good outlet pass by Leschnock. But I think McCutcheon right now is dominating the ball game.
50-44. 15 for Vermeulen. Inside. Taken away, but a foul is called on Academy. Looks like it might go on Eric Golden, number 4.
Boy, that's a tough foul because he doesn't foul him, and Academy's got the steal, and they've got the numbers on the break.
There's John Daup talking to Zoe Barney.
Took his sweater off. Think he's hot?
He's hot, but we're staying cool here at Columbus Academy. John is ready for this game after being on cable 2 times earlier this season. Looking for that big W, in the words of the famous color analyst that you hear on college basketball games throughout the nation. 2:09 left to go. This is Brown to inbound, looking for some help. It's kicked by Kessler back to Dublin.
Let's watch this inbounds play again. Watch how they line up here for this next inbounds play. See where they see if they up pick or cross pick. We're going to see the replay first. A little body foul.
Brown gives it into McCutcheon. Jeff. Bounce pass to Barney. He'll take it from 9. Got it.
Kind of plays by the numbers, doesn't he?
2 for Zoe.
Goes step by step.
That's Leschnock. I think it was fouled near midcourt with 1:54 left to go.
Yeah, Donnie really hasn't had a good ball game tonight. And as he goes, so goes Academy. And obviously by the record, he's had a lot of good ball games.
Foul goes on number 20, Rob Mayer. That's his 2nd. In the JV game tonight, Dublin beat Academy 37-33. Dublin's JVs go to 16-2 on the year. Academies go to 7-8. And Ray, on the season, Academy is 7-0 at home, 6-1 on the road, 1-0 on a neutral court. They beat Marion Center of Pennsylvania at Richfield Coliseum after a Cavs game. Cavs, you can hear every game on WMNI radio, I might add, as Greg Brown takes it the other way for 2 now, and it's a 10-point game, Ray, with 1:40 left to go.
And that's the biggest ball of the ball game, 10 points.
Leschnock up to Golden. Golden from 15, he is fouled as he goes to the hoop.
And we'll get to see that two-hand free throw.
Take a look one more time at the strong play by Greg Brown, taking it the other way. Coast to coast for two.
Lays it in.
Dublin, Ray, on the season is 5-1 on the road. And here at Academy, well, the Vikings have a 24-game winning streak that is on the line this evening.
They're awful tough here. It's a beautiful facility. When I came in, I ended up at the swimming pool.
Satish Ganella checks in now for Rob Mayer. Golden will have another.
He's played a lot this ball game. Coming off the bench, he's played as much time as anybody.
Eric looking for point number 8 right now. As we said, he is all district in soccer. 8-point game. 90 seconds left, third quarter. Rossler now.
Really handles the ball extremely well.
Looks very confident out there. I think, Ray, in this game we've got about 4 point guards. This is Brown inside. Draws the foul as he moves to the hoop. I think it goes on Tim Vermeulen.
Sorry, Randy. He definitely was fouled. Double clutched, drew the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot two. He's had a steady ball game. McCutcheon's played well. Mayer's come off the bench and played well.
And now Ron Jezernak will check back into the ball game. And as Ron comes in, McCutcheon will take a seat.
It's good. Give him that breather. Going into the fourth quarter, they're going to need him.
Unofficially for Academy, I have Vermeulen with 3, Leschnock with 3, and Golden with 3. Greg Brown goes to the line, looking for point number 8. Got it.
Shooter's bounce. Hit every part of the rim. Dropped it through.
He likes to play against Marysville. We said this earlier in the season. He had 7 3-pointers at Marysville, and then when Marysville came back to Dublin, he had 9 in that game. 10-point game again, 56-46. This is Golden with 1:10 left to go in the third quarter.
He had a lot of success in this zone. 2-3.
Vermeulen, ready, looking inside. Golden at the point. Leschnock from behind the line for 3. No good. Rebound strong inside by Reddy. Over Barney. No good. Fought for. Tipped out, and this is Barney with the rebound. But Jezernak made the play inside for Dublin. Rossler for 2. Got it.
Oh, they're on fire.
The biggest lead of the game now at 12. 58-46. 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Leschnock outside, hawked by Satish Ganella. Academy trying to figure out this 2-3. Golden for 3. No good. And a push-off inside called. With 28 seconds left to go, it's going to be called on the Vikings.
Boy, they've come out in the second half and have been really flat. They were pretty flat in the first quarter. They played an excellent second quarter. A lot of problems offensively and rebounding.
Tim Vermeulen picks up the foul. Unofficially, I have Tim with 4 fouls. We'll have to check out that situation. Official scorer, I think, has 3. Art Hacker checks into the ball game now. And Tim Vermeulen will take a seat. Now he's right. 4 on Tim.
You usually are. You tell me that you don't even listen to Matheny anyway. You're keeping it in your head.
I listen to him. He is my god of stats. David Farrow checks into the ball game now.
I wonder what our buddy Dan Hawk's doing now.
Dan, he's watching us.
Oh, he better
Getting ready
be.
for the football season. Jezernak looking for point number 8. Dan's also combing his 3 remaining hairs.
And he's really trying to improve his ability to go up and down steps. That seems to be a problem, but Dan's working on it.
They're going to get him a cart next year. And now a 14-point game at 60-46. The Vikings coming back with 25 seconds left, third quarter. This is Kessler. Senemy back in there too, Ray. It's good to see that he's not hobbling too much at all with that ankle problem he went out with in the first half. Rossler on the steal. 13 seconds left to go to the hoop for 2 more. 16-point lead. Oh, my.
Well, Academy's just had all kinds of trouble with this zone. Cannot find the seams. Having all kinds of problems.
Leschnock for 3 just before the buzzer. It's no good. And it was all Dublin in the third quarter. Dublin scored, let's see, 27 points to 14 for Academy. At the end of 3, it is Dublin 62, Academy 46. Back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
I don't know why you have to get so intellectual about eating food.
Come on. Gourmet, guys.
How about that time you cooked dinner after we won the championship with the bowling thing? You showed up with a hibachi and a couple of burgers, right?
That's right, yeah.
You belong on That's Incredible, you know?
That's incredible, right? Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. You don't even know what a tomato does, or what lettuce do, or what... I mean,
lettuce do?
What lettuce do?
We do it like you do it. At Burger King.
Ray, what an offensive explosion by Dublin in that third period, scoring 27 points to but 14 for Academy. And if you're John Dodd, what do you say to your Vikings right now, down by 16?
Keep it going, because it looked like they scored every single possession in that quarter. They played tremendous defense. That zone is giving Academy all kinds of problems. Stay in the zone, stay with it, because this game's not over. Tell the kids to score 0-0. It's a tie ball game and start from scratch. Forget the 16-point lead. Build on it.
For the Vikings in the fourth quarter, it's Golden, Leshnock, Hacker, Senemy, and Kessler. Inside, Senemy got it.
Well, Academy's going to have to come out, get the ball inside, hit a couple threes, but they're basically going to have to play better defense.
This is Rossler back the other way now with 7:40 left to go. Dish off to McCutcheon from outside. Got it for 2.
Well, if he plays well, there's no hope. Very interesting. You saw Leshnock was guarding Taylor.
18 now for Jeff. Inside to Senemy, loses the handle. It's on the floor, fought for, out of bounds. It goes to who? It goes to Dublin. Now the starting 5 for Dublin in the fourth quarter is Jezeranak, McCutcheon, Taylor, Ganella, and Rossler.
And also Dublin, the ball's bouncing their way.
Turnovers in this game, Academy with 18, Dublin with 10. This is Rossler back the other way, hawked by Golden, 7:17 left. Both sides wanted to foul on that play. They said Golden was pushing, and the Vikings said Rossler was pushing. 16-point game, inside, Ganella loses the handle, gets it back, tipped away by Kessler, fighting for it again. This is Rossler now. Ray, the intensity really has picked up in this fourth quarter.
Tremendous, and Rossler takes a little bit of a bad shot right there, but he has played with such intensity and has such confidence handling the ball, controlling this ball club, and Ryan Rossler deserves a lot of the credit for this lead.
And a reach-in foul is called on Eric Golden of the Vikings. Unofficially, I have him for 4. The fans are stunned here at Academy.
And here's the last foul. A bit of an off-balance shot, but he goes right after the basketball, and he's knocked over. And he'll get to go to the line. Freebies.
Ryan to the line. Misses the 1-and-1. Senemy with a rebound. Down by 16, and Ray, we said that Academy has only 16 three-pointers on the year. Leshnock had his foot on the line. That was a 2-pointer. It's no good. This is McCutcheon back the other way.
It's really surprising because Leshnock's such an outstanding shooter.
Taylor for 3. Got it!
There's the old set shot. It's back.
Insult to injury. Bob Cousy lives in Central Ohio. Leshnock off his foot. This is Ganella back the other way. Knocked away by Senemy. Satish hunts it down to Jezeranak.
Well, if this was a fight, they'd at least stop it and check for injuries because Dublin is pounding them.
Do you take it out now and hold it for a while if you're John Dow?
No, I just keep it going because everything's going their way. They're drawing fouls. They're getting the floor. They're doing anything they want to, offensively and defensively. They are just totally dominating this team.
Spencer Senemy picks up the foul. And officially, that's his first. Tim Vermeulen now, Ray, with those 4 fouls, has to come in with his team down by 19.
Yeah, you know, just think about this. Down by 19, you check the box scores, Ray, and see how many games that team scored 19 points in a quarter. So it's going to be almost, it's going to be very, very difficult. We're going to see the replay of this last foul. McCutcheon, and they body up on him, and he draws the foul. And this young man right here has played the best game of the 3 that we've seen him.
You know, in that third quarter, Ray, the field goal percentage, Dublin was 10 out of 15, 67%. Academy, 6 out of 14, 43%.
You know, Randy, I can't remember I can't remember possession in the third quarter didn't score. I'm sure there was probably at least a couple, but I can't remember any.
It seemed like constant scoring for the Shamrocks. McCutcheon misses the free throw, and a foul called very quickly, a reach-in on Ryan Rossler. That's his third.
Well, you need those free throws. It's going to be important, and there was a silly foul. But they're not in the 1-1 yet, Academy.
Ryan emotional, just trying to get a handle on his emotions right now and cool down. His team is up by 19. No reason for him to get upset right now. And Academy's got to take inventory, Ray. If you're John Dodd, you're sitting on 2 timeouts left, but can't really take one right now. I don't think it helps your team, does it?
That's right. You're absolutely correct. You know, it's just like Academy just reeling, and that zone has hurt them. The pressure's hurt them. Defensively, they haven't played very well.
Leschnock triple team, off balance, it's short. Brown with the rebound, and a reach-in foul is called on Adam Kessler.
Well, you talk about an off night. This young man has had an off night.
Once again, John Dodd said he was concerned about the size of Dublin. That came true. He said, if we can't play our transition offense like we normally do, I'm concerned, and that's come to fruition as well. So it's been a tough night all the way around for the Vikings.
Haven't shot the ball well outside. Haven't been able to get it inside. Defensively, they've fouled a lot. They've given up a lot of layups. Dublin's hit the threes, gotten the break. They've done everything.
And you saw John Daup is stripped to kill tonight. Greg Brown at the line. Looking for point number 11.
When I coached against him, he always had a toothpick in his mouth.
He has that during the interviews.
Does he?
Industrial size.
You like those, huh?
Oh, yeah. Brown is perfect from the line on the evening.
I always had my thumb in my mouth.
You always had a McDonald's cup every time I saw you. Nothing in it, just the cup. We were worried about you. 21-point game now. It's 69-48. Ray was the best interview I ever had. Interview this guy, and he could talk forever. It's always entertaining. Tipped around, fought for. This is Rossler back the other way. He's got Taylor all alone. Slow bounce pass. Got it.
That's what you call in the old days, the old cherry picking.
23-point blowout now for the Shamrocks with 5:40 left to go. Vermeulen, never say die. No good. Rebound. Leschnock. Did he go over the back? They call it on Greg Brown.
They call it for Greg Brown moving in or moving out.
Don easily could have picked up a foul there over the back, so Brown picks it up, though. And now the Vikings take a timeout with 5:37 left to go. Right now, Academy trailing by 23 points, and this Dublin crowd on the far side is going nuts.
Academy's just not used to this, you know. Home or away, they're not used to being beaten like this. They are just really getting beaten on every aspect of the game. I can't think of a part of the game that they've played better than Dublin. Dublin just played an outstanding game.
Ray scoring through 3 quarters for Dublin. McCutcheon had 16, Rossler had 10, Jazeranak 9, Brown 9, Taylor 7, Mayer 7, Barney 2, Ganella 2. The bench, very strong for Dublin. We talked about that. For Academy, Vermeulen 15, Leschnock 11, Golden 8, a great job, Kessler 7, Friedman 2, Senemy 2, and Hacker with 1. And Ray, this crowd, look at that for Dublin. They are going crazy right now. As we said, almost bragging rights in the CBL on the line because you've got the top team in the Buckeye Division taking on the top team in the Central Division. They're the only mellow people in the stands right now, you saw.
Well, let's see what happens this last 5:37.
Normally, those are the parents of kids who played in the JV contest. Vermeulen, Toretti, blocked off by Brown. Needs help. Trying to get it out to Golden. This is Leschnock near midcourt. Kessler. Golden at the point for 3. It's short. Leschnock using his height. One-handed shot, no good. Ready. Got it.
Those are the things they should have been doing earlier. Going to those offensive boards like that. Had a lot of success.
71-50 if you're just turning on your TV. What a surprise, eh?
Now you run clock. You run some clock.
Tipped away. Ready back the other way now. 3-on-3. Stripped away nicely by Rossler. And back to the Vikings. Ray, field goal percentage in the second half. Listen to this. Dublin 13 out of 18, 72%. Academy 7 out of 19, 37%.
There's the game right there.
Leschnock for 3. Yes.
Now Dublin should run some clock. Just milk it a little bit. Just milk 40 seconds, 50 seconds, and maybe look for the shot.
14 for Leschnock.
We're not going to do it because we're rolling.
Not with a shooter like McCutcheon from outside.
But I thought John was also asking him to do that.
20-point game and 20 points for McCutcheon. From outside, Kessler no good. McCutcheon fighting hard for the rebound, and a foul over the back called on Academy. Chalk it up to number 20, Vidal Reddy.
I guess you can just say that, everything's going well. Just go ahead and play, because the way they're playing, anything they do is going to be right. If they wanted to hold it, they could probably hold it for 4 minutes and 30 seconds the way they're playing. We're going to see the last foul, which McCutcheon will go for this rebound, and over the back. Ready?
And rough. McCutcheon looking for point 21. His high on the season is 22 against Lancaster. He's 2 out of 3 from the line, make it 3 out of 4.
An outstanding game, but so have the guards. Taylor and Rosser have played great.
Scrappy, a good word to describe that duo?
No, I have no question about it. Look for each other, know where each other is at all times. They've made some excellent passes inside.
Vermeulen hunts down the rebound after the miss on the second shot by McCutcheon. Leschnock going the other way. He's fouled by Dublin with 4:24 left to go. Ray, I'd like to also thank Paul Warfield for being our halftime guest here at Columbus Academy. And our thanks to the Coaxio Communications Productions team. 4 games in 7 days, and a bit of a power problem here tonight. We had 3 really close games, and this one was close for 2.5 quarters, and they have just done an outstanding job. They give up their Friday nights, occasionally their Saturdays and their Tuesdays for 6.5 months out of the year. I can't say enough for the job they do all season long. Leschnock will have one more.
Here's the replay of the last foul. One of those things that you don't need. You don't need them to score when the clock stops. It's the only way they get back in the ball game.
Don looking for point number 16 on the evening. He scored 21 or more 6 times this year. Rebound saved by Vermeulen. Out to Reddy. Inside, Leschnock puts it up. Got it.
No blood, no foul.
Greg kind of pushed his stomach into Leschnock that time. A bit of an acting job there. 74-56. But you got to go for that if you're Greg Brown inside and draw that foul on Leschnock. That would be his 5th, I believe. Jezeranak all the way around inside. Off balance, put it up, and he got it, and a chance for one more.
They're having fun. They're having fun.
Party time early for Dublin.
All right, let's watch the replay. Let's see if he goes out of bounds here. No, he walks the tightrope. Gets hit in the chest.
And Ray, Tim Vermeulen checks out now with his 5th foul. I'll correct that Don Leschnock unofficially has but 3 fouls in this contest, but Tim hustled the entire time out there and fouls out now with 4:01 left to go. Tim checks out with 15 points. Zernak looking for point number 12. He has it. Converts the 3-point play. Again, a 21-point lead at 77-56. 3:56 left. Kessler for 2.
I haven't seen too many things that Dublin's done wrong this evening.
Trap, backcourt. Rossler going right through it, but loses the handle. This is Golden to Leschnock. 3-on-2. Nice feed to Kessler. Got it, and a slap on the backboard.
Might be a technical.
A chance for a 3-point play. No, I think they're going to just charge a foul. Looks like to Greg Brown, right?
Well, it could have been a technical. It seemed like he banged it pretty hard. It happens.
Basket's good. No technical. You see John Dodd say, hey, he slapped the backboard. That should be a T. You can see it vibrating. Take a look one more time at home.
He might have fouled him and hit the board at the same time. Nice pass.
Whack.
Whack. Well, it's still moving.
Tell you about my brother 5 years ago.
No.
Coaching Velpo at LaPorte. You could touch the wire supports from the stand. His team was down by 1, 2 seconds left to go. They went to the line. The fans started vibrating the basket. The kid was shooting at a moving target. Missed it. They lost by 1. Lost the league championship. Right now, we've got Larry Fox explaining the situation to John Dodd. And this is our location. Ray Miller. I'm Randy Reinhardt. And this is still Mark Matheny, whether he's here or not with his traffic problems, but we're glad to have you on High School Basketball 89. Mark does a great job all season, and once again, our thanks to the entire crew for a great job. 4 games in 7 days. No one else has done that, to my knowledge, high school basketball anywhere in the Midwest.
And we may be the only ones that could do it.
With that crew, and you doing color, and Mark doing stats, we can't go wrong. That shot's no good on the turnover. This is Brown now back the other way now. One-on-one to the hoop. Got it.
Nice move.
Greg made that from an impossible angle. It's an 18-point game now at 79-61. Baseline jumpers up and good by Adam Kessler.
Comes the press.
Goes back to Dublin, though.
Just try to get it into Rossler. He can break most of these presses by himself.
Kessler now with 14 points, 7 in this quarter. We got a foul called on Academy, it looks like, with 3:17 left to go.
Well, it's going to come down to a free throw shooting contest now of how well Dublin can make some of these, because they're going to get a lot of them here in the last 3 minutes and 17 seconds.
Leschnock picks up foul number 4 as he converses right now with head coach John Dodd. You know, you can't say enough about the job that John has done, too, because he lost Ben Gehrig, he lost Matt McMullen, he lost Seth Kushkin. Comes in here, takes over a program, and basically finds out about the team in November after the football season.
Yeah, that makes it pretty tough. There's the foul. Leschnock over the side. And Greg Brown, I'm glad to see this young man have a good ball game.
Has 14 points at his average. Perfect from the line now at 5 out of 5. That'll up his 64.5% percentage from there. 18-point margin again at 81-63, down to 3:12 left to go in this game. This is Golden looking for an opening. Bart Hacker got it.
Nice move. There goes the press.
Good pressure, but it goes back to Dublin.
You know, Randy, could we be breaking this coaxial jinx on Dublin?
I didn't want to mention that. They kind of had Reynoldsburg syndrome there, like Reynoldsburg had in football, until Bob Stewart did a great job this past season beating Pickerington 6-3. Dublin had lost, 3 in a row on cable TV, but they'd won 2 years ago. Brown goes down. Reddy gets the ball. Leschnock, 3-on-3 inside. Kessler to the hoop, 2. You got to be careful right now. It's only a 14-point game. Academy doing a whale of a job, just hustling and fighting, and Don Leschnock has just fouled out with 2:46 left to go.
Yep, and that's going to be a big blow. Losing him. Let's watch him reach from behind, see if that's where it happens. Well, this is when on offense. There's the pass inside. Now they're going to take it out on the press, and that's where the foul was.
So Leschnock checks out with 17 points, just about his average. The timeout is taken by Dublin. They have 2 left in this game at 81-67, 2:46 left to go. And Ray, a reminder to everyone at home, we have one more game coming their way. That'll be next Saturday night. We're going to be at Beechcroft in the afternoon to cover the City League Championship game. It should be a great matchup when Brookhaven from the north takes on the south representative. Right now it looks to be Eastmore. You can see that game Saturday night at 11 p.m., Sunday morning at 11 a.m. on High School Basketball 89 on cable TV.
Anxious to see Brookhaven and compare them to some of the other teams that we've seen this season.
There's the playback times, a chance to see the Haven.
The Haven.
What's that make them? The More, then? Leschnock checks out, Ray, with 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. For an average person, that would be a great game. Our congratulations to a member of the crew. He's a producer, director extraordinaire. Drexel Yokoyama has announced his engagement, yes. Sympathy to all the women in Central Ohio that won't get a chance to meet the Drex man. Diane is the lucky girl in the Drex lottery this week.
And that makes her name will be?
Diane Yokoyama.
There you go. Now, if he'd have married Yoko.
Yoko Yokoyama. We'd write a song about it. Brown will have another.
That'd have been too much, wouldn't it?
Oh, Drex is a heartbreaker, though. There's girls crying right now. I can hear in Pataskala and over right now in Hilliard, I hear some sighing. And down on the south side, I think, even in Granville, over on the far, far east side. There's a puppy dog that feels lonely now, too. Gonna have to share time. Golden off balance, no good. Hacker with a rebound. Tipped away, fought for. Golden watches it go out of bounds. Nice play. It goes back to Academy.
Well, again, this is one of the best jobs we've seen from any team, an individual team. They've just done everything right.
Hacker to inbound. Wet spot on the floor right now inside the lane. And, you know, Ray, we've got to talk one more time. Eric Golden's done a great job coming in for Academy and playing the point for a while when they moved Leschnock to the post.
No, and I thought he really did a great job offensively. It's just they've had a lot of trouble here in the second half against the zone. The zone's been the difference.
And Dublin has looked like a complete unit all evening. Good guard play, good play on the wings, great post play inside by McCutcheon. That's Golden. Nice adjustment for 2. Eric goes 5'5", but he plays like he's 7'2". 10 points now for Eric, and a foul called in backcourt. And number 3, Bruce Stewart, is into the ballgame now for the Vikings.
And Ross will go to the line, and these free throws you never know in a ball game with 3, so they go up there and can these. Of course, the way they've been playing, they'll probably make them. You know, 83 points, a lot of points in high school basketball.
John giving the band lawn a workout tonight.
How about the score, Loyola Marymount?
Beating, what was it, U.S. International. They broke the record set by those 2 schools 3 weeks earlier. That's what I like.
Was it 184 to 150, something like that?
I want to say it was 183 to 150 and
181 to 150.
181 to 150. 331 points in that game. And it breaks the record the 2 had set just 3 weeks ago. I think something like on January the 9th.
They had 94 points at halftime.
Back of the iron, no good. Ready with a rebound. You look 3 now, Ray?
Yeah, they've got to look 3 and then put the press on. It's going to be tough. Just score baskets and put the press on.
Golden. Stewart around the perimeter. 2:07 left. Looking inside. Bounce pass. Nobody's there. Out of bounds. Back to Academy.
You know, Dublin's not your enemy now. It's the clock. And as far as Dublin goes, obviously the clock's now their ally.
In that Loyola Marymount game, the longest stretch they went without a score was 59 seconds. 2 seconds was the shortest span. And a double dribble called right now with 2:01 left to go. Back to Dublin.
I could leave you in the gym by yourself. You didn't score that many points.
I could probably hit 1 layup, maybe 2 on a ladder.
You think the crowd's been taken out of this ball game, Randy?
Academy crowd is silent right now. The Dublin crowd kind of relaxing right now, getting ready for the post-game celebration. Foul called with 2 minutes exactly left to go. Turnovers for Academy 20, Dublin 14. Adele Reddy picks up foul number 3 for the Vikings, and Ryan Rossler goes to the line.
You know, we have to consider this young man for a player of the game because he's just had a great floor game and a great defensive game.
Looking for point number 12. Of course, Jeff McCutcheon, too, had a great game for the Shamrocks. Hacker with the rebound. This is Reddy back the other way. Kessler for 3. He's fouled on the play. Greg Brown will pick it up. And, Ray, that's the time when, if you're Vikings, you say, hey, let's shoot 3 free throws as well.
Yeah, don't want to be fouling at this time. Young man, a little sad. Is that Tim Vermeulen?
I'll tell you, though, nothing to hang their heads about. This team goes to 14-2 on the season. They are number 4 in the state in Division III.
They just had a very, just one of those off nights. It happens.
Kessler with point number 17. 10 this quarter.
The schedule may have gotten to him a little bit.
They still have, 4 more games left in the next week?
It's awful tough.
McCutcheon with a rebound. 84-70. 1:45 left to go. Bounce pass for Taylor. Knocked away by Golden. Nice play. Eric from behind the line inside. This is Reddy. And a foul is called on Dublin with 1:35 left.
Don't foul. You don't need that. Make him earn the points.
Ron Jazeranak picks up the foul. Fidel Reddy will go to the line. Rob Mayer checks in. Ron Jazeranak will take a seat. It's been all Dublin in the second half.
Call this a yawner down the stretch.
I'll tell you, considering the 4 games we've had this week, the odds were we'd have 2 games this way, but we've had 3 great ones. This one was great for 2.5 quarters, as we said. Hacker fighting hard for the rebound. It's loose. Rossler picks it up. He is triple teamed in the corner. He's calling for the cavalry. Oh, what a play by McCutcheon. Rossler to
Nice
Brown.
pass.
Reverse layup, no good. Let's make that the cavalry instead of the cavalry. Calvary's my church. 1:10 left to go. This is Rossler working on Stewart. Behind the back move. Knocked out of bounds. Goes back to Dublin.
Yeah, they can just run some time, go to the foul line, shoot the 1-on-ones, go back and play some defense. And this ball game's theirs. They can hardly lose this one. It'd be almost impossible.
But no rest for Dublin, as we said, because Ray, Tuesday night they have to travel to Newark. McCutcheon goes up strong. But he's fouled on the play with 1:05 left to go.
Well, Newark will really test them. You know, they get to play that big, tough Division I school. One of the top seeds in the tournament. This is just like...
That's where Rossler was praying to Calvary and calling for the cavalry.
Big time wrestling right there.
And now everybody and his brother checks into the ballgame for Academy. Don Brown is in. Jaja Jackson is in. Jim Ross is in. Scott Friedman is in. And Mark Plessinger in.
Empty the bench.
Dublin will be 2-1 against Division I schools this year. Remember, Dublin is Division I. Number 10 in the dispatch poll. They'll play Columbus South in the first round of the tournament. No good by McCutcheon, but Brown gets the rebound. This is Mayer. Dublin putting it in the freeze, and a foul called now on the Vikings with 55 seconds left to go.
Surprised John doesn't empty his bench.
Mark Plessinger picks up his first foul. Rob Mayer to the line now for the Shamrocks. Looking for point number 8. He's done a good job off the bench tonight.
Yeah, he's had an outstanding game, Randy, for the time that he's played. Looks like a great shooter.
Really come on strong the last 4 games. In the first Bexley game at Dublin, he hit the support between the 2 doors right in the head. Bit of a concussion. Really kind of changed his attitude, and I think a little tentative play on the court for a little while, but Rob has really bounced back well. He's done a great job this evening.
True attitude adjustment, huh?
Oh, I tell you, did it to me after 4 concussions. That's when I gave up football and moved across country. This is Plessinger. 86-70, 45 seconds left to go. Jim Ross. Don Brown, strong to the hoop, loses the handle, out of bounds, and a reaching foul called on Dublin with 35 seconds left.
Yeah, you get these kids that haven't played much in the ball game, and they're going to get their chance. Dublin starts to empty their bench.
Rob Mayer picks up foul number 4. Number 22, Jason Thomas checks in. Number 12, Monty Scott in for Dublin as Taylor takes a seat. And Greg Brown will check out.
Gotta like Chris Taylor. Played extremely well in this ball game.
Chris, as we said, the big surprise for Dublin this year. Was a starter on the JV last year, and it's really scrappy, hustles all over the court. You see Don Brown, the 5'10 junior, going to the line, averaging 2 points a game, shooting 63% from the line. He'll have one more. And now Phil Miller will come in, and Jeff McCutcheon had a great game. He'll check out.
He played an outstanding game.
Jeff leaves with 21 points, 1 under his season high of 22, and 7 rebounds. Brown misses the second one, tipped around. Ross, it's short. Jaja, no good. Jackson can't get it to fall. Off the glass, nice play by Scott Friedman.
Get enough, they'll go.
86-73, 20 seconds left. This is Rossler. Mayer. Thomas. Miller just playing catch now, down to 9 seconds left to go. Rossler loses the handle. Ross the other way. And a foul called with 5 seconds left to go. Looks like on Ryan Rossler.
He's played a great ball game. Got to give him a lot of credit. Get him out of the ball game and get a little ovation for him.
David Farrell will check in, and now Rob Mayer will take a seat. And Satish Ganella will check in. And here goes Ryan Rossler out of the ball game.
Well, he's just played an outstanding game, Randy.
By the way, we're talking about Mr. Jackson. His first name is Jaja. That is Jaja Jackson. And now we've got Jim Ross to the line. Jim's high 3 against Buckeye Valley. Get a little airtime. Come on, Jim, you can do it.
Make it, big guy.
Yeah. All right, there you go. 12-point game. One of the few times during the season we can ever cheer. In fact, the only time this season we can cheer.
Let's get another one in there.
When the game's a blowout, we always want everyone to make the scoring column. Good concentration. That one no good. Fought for inside, tipped around, out of bounds off the leg of Jason Thomas, back to Academy with 2 seconds left to go.
Let's get Jaw jumper.
Round to inbound. This is Ross with 1, puts it up. It's deflected. Dublin looking strong in the second half. Wins by 12, the final 86-74. Back with some closing comments in just a moment.
Have you ever noticed a